Welcome to so far in 2025. It's not been a good year. It's been full of drama, heartache, death, and surprises. What can I say? At the start of this year, the first thing I would have said is I didn't see myself ever selling my house, and I did. It's made me a lot of money, and I should be grateful, but it wasn't on the menu. Just like my best friend dying, a brother to me, didn't see that coming. What I hate about that is days before I said to him, yeah, we'll catch up. And yeah, he was there for me like through thick and thin. And I am so angry that I couldn't, see him. His ashes are here, sprinkled up in the hills. Because at least when I go outside, I know that he's there, kind of thing. I now have 3 jobs. It's putting a toll on me because now that I've sold my house, I want to get enough money to buy a better house, and I'm looking in the $500,000 mark. So that might take me a while. My new job is fine. I get very good pay from working 3 jobs. I do want a holiday. I do want a new car, but at the moment, as you can hear in my voice, I don't have one. My throat is fucked. My head is always got recurring headaches. I have fucking something wrong with my liver and abdomen, and I'm going to get a scan this Thursday. It is what it is. I'm in severe pain every day and I can barely walk, but it's not stopping me from going to work. Now tomorrow it's going to be killer because it's like, I have no idea my second job, I have no idea when I'm going to start. All I know is I have to at least finish by about 3 because I've got work tomorrow night. So I'm going to say to my boss, I do work at another store and I've got to be there by a certain time. So I can't finish no later than 4. And even if I do get back, it takes me 30 minutes from my job to my house, and then quickly go home, take a piss, have a quick shower, and then go straight back to work to another store. So it's really putting a effect on my health if I have to rush to get home, because I don't even know what time I'm starting tomorrow. All I got told was, oh, wait till the load comes in, so I don't know when that will be. So health has gone down the shithole. I'd be making more YouTube vids and stuff, but the way my health is, not so good. Not so good. I want to try doing what I was thinking was do like a split screen where it shows me playing like the Nintendo or something Switch, but I don't know how to do that and stuff. I'm not good with technology. But I do have a few videos planned. Like I've got some interesting stories to say in this video, obviously, but I've got one about Eurovision this year and how it is really corrupt. So this year, I'll give you some examples of what's happened. I've kissed 6 different girls. Not proud of it. We'll start with the first one. I was in a very fucked relationship where I was getting cheated on and I wasn't important to them. They didn't love me, and that's cool. They'll say they do, but they don't. They don't even love themselves. When I got out of that relationship, who's the next girl that I was kissing? So I was kissing another single mother here. That relationship didn't work. Hooked up with another single mother that I dated in the past. That didn't work. Kissed one of my friends. It's alright. It's alright. Kissed another single mother. Who was the 6th one I've kissed? Oh, that random druggie. Yeah, that random druggie. She was fucked. And what I've learned is the 3 women that I've just completely erased out of my life yesterday. I needed to get them out of my life. One of them was just too toxic, and I couldn't take it. Like, I don't want to ever see her here in Adelaide again. I don't want to be in a relationship with her ever. So that's one thing. Second one is the one I hook up just for sex. She's just lost her mind, and I don't want anything to do with her. Like, we hooked up a few days ago, right? She clearly wanted sex. She does this all the time. She blocks me on Facebook. Then a couple of weeks later, she'll add me on Facebook and be like, can you come over for sex? Alright? We enjoy it. We have a good time, so to speak. And then afterwards, it's like, you know, like I said to her, I don't want a relationship with anybody, right? And especially with her. And I get home and I get a message saying, oh, we can't keep doing what we're doing. It's wrong by the Lord, and, you know, God has a plan for me and he doesn't want me doing this. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm a Catholic, for starters. You've had 6 fucking kids. Alright? You're the one that keeps every now and again messaging me for sex. Not the other way around. And I was just like, fuck this. I don't need this bullshit. Got rid of her. And then another person in another state can't be helped. And I've cut ties with her completely because I'm like, this person loves the attention, has a sulk and cry every fucking day, when she keeps going back to 2 people that both bashed her this year. And if she keeps talking to those 2, she's going to lose her kids. And then she'll probably try find a way to contact me, even though I've blocked her and everything, and be like, oh, I should have listened to you. Yeah, you've blown it. I'm not going to talk to someone that talks to 2 people that have... She has restraining orders on both her exes, yeah? One of them went to jail because he hit her, and he was a drug addict. Alright? And she still talks to that guy, even though she says she doesn't want anything to do with him. And the other guy is just a piece of shit of a woman basher and a kid basher. And she'd rather talk to them and keep talking to them over and over again. And it's like, you know what? You can have those fucking 2. You can fucking go through that shit. Your brain is going to be so screwed, you'll probably kill yourself one day. I reckon the moment she loses her kids, that's it. I've tried to help this person and she can't be helped. And it's a real shame because her kids will miss her when she's gone. Because if child services got a hold of what's going on, she would get her kids taken away for good. She could have a beautiful relationship with someone and she decides to fuck it up. So that's her business, man. Me, I don't want a relationship. I don't see anyone decent in my life good enough for that. And that's just being honest. I've thought about it the last few days especially and been like, I don't need a relationship. There's just no one good enough here, and there's no one good enough in other states, and I'm like, no, done with it. I mean, it gets to a point where you're like, how pathetic are people these days? They're getting worse. And unfortunately, except for one of the 6, all single mothers that are no-hopers. Absolute bums. And a waste of society. And, you know, I'm not getting younger myself. I keep forgetting the camera's up there because I keep looking at the light because, yeah. I look at society right now and think it's a pretty fucked up world right now. And considering the one I slept with the other night thinks Donald Trump's amazing, I was just like, oh my God, you're a Christian. You get a Sunday school every week and you just made that comment. Oh, like, I agree with some things, but that's just too fucked up. Like, yeah, so at the moment, currently in the poker venue I play at, I am currently 2nd. I've had 4 3s and 2 4s. Unfortunately, only the top 2 make cash. So it cheeses me off, except for the recent week where top 4 made cash and I finally got some cash. And I was just like, you're kidding. Like, I get so unlucky, but to be ranked number 2 at a venue is pretty good. There's still a lot of week, but the thing is, the guy that's number 1, he's won 3 times this season at that venue, and he won 3 times last season, and he's number 2 in the state right now. And you would think, oh well, if I've got no wins and he's got 3, he should have a big lead over me. Somehow I've closed the gap within. I think now, if I was to say win on Friday and he doesn't make points, I go to number 1. That's so scary to think that, I've not won once and I'm close to, knocking him off first place. So I think it's a pretty good effort. But yes, tomorrow is going to be a very long day. I am going to be doing 2 jobs. Unless, I get a call after midday, 1 o'clock, I won't be able to work because it'll just cut into my other job and I don't want to fuck up my other job. They know that I work Tuesdays, so I said to my boss, is it 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? He's like, no, sleep in. But I'm still going to be like awake half when it comes to that time. So I don't get to bed till like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So good luck on me getting sleep. I don't think it's going to happen. I'll try. But yeah, like money-wise right now I'm fine. Friends-wise not so much. Yes, yeah, I have tears in my eyes as I'm making this vid because I'm not well. And I'm in excruciating pain. It is life. People we love will die. And as a Catholic, I'm supposed to believe there's a heaven. And apparently, we're supposed to go there when we pass away. And it's just, I questioned this today. I was like, but what if we're wrong? Like, I would love to see my grandparents, my friends again in heaven. But what if it never happens? What if we just die and we just come back as another person and start the cycle all over again? And then if that's not the case, then we do get to heaven. What's it like? Do we really get to see our friends and family? Do we really get to... what's our role up there? I've always questioned that. Like, I've really questioned that. Like, well, what makes it, are we really gonna go to heaven? I think most priests and most Christians and Catholics can't answer that question because it's just something that no one's gone to heaven and come back. You know what I mean? Why can't we have our loved ones that have passed away, like, every now and again pop in and say hello? Even as a spirit, just be like, there is another side, you'll be okay when you get there. Why can't we have that reassurance? I don't see why that isn't possible. If you can answer that question, I'd like to know too. Like, why isn't it that, the people we love and care about don't live to a healthy age, but bad people do? It doesn't make sense. And how do we know that we're doing the right thing in life? Like, they say, good people go to heaven and all that stuff. It's like, I pray every night. I sometimes pray 3 times a day. But even I don't know how my grandparents are up there doing. I miss my nono so much. Like, they brought me up. And that's why I don't go out of this country, because I'm not leaving my parents behind. And my dog, he's 10 years old. He ain't getting younger. I know he's only got 1 or 2 years left in him, and I want to spend time with him. The little pup, he's going to be around for a while. God, he's so annoying. But when it comes to my parents, my brain is fucked. I don't know how bad it is, but it's pretty fucked. This is why I don't want a relationship. This is why I can't have kids, because I think in about 5-10 years I won't have a brain. And if I lose my mum or dad or both, I wouldn't be alive. much longer than that. And that's the reality truth. Mentally right now I'm not strong enough for anything. And there'd have to be an amazing person to come into my life and be like, you know, make everything better. But yeah, I had an amazing person like that once for 6 years. And someone said to me the other day, well, what if she broke up with her partner and started talking to you? I'd be like, I hope she doesn't break up with her partner. Unless he's a prick. As long as she's happy and as long as she's loved and treated right, that's all I care about. I don't care about fucking... I would obviously like, you know, for my parents' sake, it'd be lovely, you know, for her to come over and just even chat and just be friends. Like, I could do with her as a friend. You know I fucked up. I made some mistakes, but I'm not that same person that I was. And I'm proud that I'm not that person. You know, it's when I, you know, go to bed at night, it's not the fact that I want hanky-panky and shit, because, like I said, lately, I don't want any more of that shit. My God, I do not want any more of that shit. I was like, a few days ago after the last time, I'm like, fuck this, man. This is not even worth it. It's just, don't get me wrong. It's nice when someone's enjoying your company, and me and her, like me and my lady that I go to, whenever she fucking decides to stop being too up at herself, the sex is intense, it's amazing, but it's like, you keep putting this bullshit on me about, you know, what God wants and all this other stuff. It's like, you've had 6 kids, right? You've had 6 kids. You've been married. You've done all that. You're not getting younger. And I'm sorry, but you're not that attractive either. And you have nothing to offer a guy. You don't work. You don't drive. You're a stoner. And a lot of guys are not going to accept you for you. They don't want a relationship with someone like that. You know, I said to her, like, I'm like, you know, I don't want a relationship. You know, I don't think there's anyone decent out there, but someone could change my mind. And then, yeah, like, fucking... I mean, she gets clingy, like, to a point where I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, what do you exactly want from me? Hang on, I'm just going to have to pause what I'm watching. Actually, I'm watching on Netflix Titans. It's got like Superman, Sun, Robin, Batman and Robin. Anyways, thank you for watching this vid. It is fucking cold, so I'm about to put the electric blanket on and hop into bed. But if you want to talk to me outside, you know how to contact me. I will delete negative comments on my videos due to the fact that there are some exes that can't keep their mouth shut. Even though some of my exes get their mouth shut by the people they're dating because they get hit by them. And I'm not even joking about that. It's just so fucked up that a girl wants to be with a guy that keeps hitting her. And associate with guys that are woman bashers and fucking child bashers. That's fucked. That's really fucked. And the fact that just recently one of my exes decides to, you know, give me the power to her Facebook because she wants to start a fresh life and get away from these 2 insane people. And there she is every day talking to them on audio. So you have 2 restraining orders, one on each bloke. Both have hit you this year, and one's hit you and your kid, and you care about them. You're fucked in the head if you're watching. You're really fucked in the head. You told me specifically to make sure you don't get on Facebook, make sure you don't talk to these 2 individuals, and there you are calling them on Facebook. It actually says on a call. And that's why I went, fuck this. She can get herself into a nut bin. She can lose her kids. She can kill herself. I don't give a fuck anymore. I was there for her. She asked me for help. But when she goes back to the 2 people that she's not supposed to go back to, I wonder, you're going to lose your kids. Because one of them is she's not supposed to talk to. And if child welfare gets a whiff of it, she's going to lose her kids. So she obviously cares more about the two criminal guys, the woman bashers, than her own kids. That's so selfish. She says she loves her kids, and you don't love your kids. And I'm sorry if you're watching this, but you don't love your kids. If you're still talking to two people that you know you shouldn't be talking to over a good bloke, whatever happens to you, whatever happens to you. God bless you. Fuck you. Anyways, check the 4 corners of your screen. When I get healthier, I will try and make some more vids, but it's like a day-to-day thing right now. I'll take some painkillers and see what happens. But yeah, I'm really weak the body at the moment, and I guarantee, like, someone that doesn't like me have tried to exploit that. Go right ahead. If you're a son of a bitch that has no heart and you want to come after me, don't worry. You'll get your day in court. And that's all I'm going to say. Goodbye and good night.